Okay, so right now I'm over at Epidemic Sound. It's where I get my music for my videos. I am currently editing, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to kind of like walk you through just like the basic thing of how I edit these videos. And so you can learn from somebody who knows nothing about editing. Why not, right? So it's just basically a little process of what I do in my videos. They're always different. Hold on. So let me go through here. So I started this video off and I realized like what I needed right away. So let me show you this.
You know, you want to go out there and see what all the ruckus is about? Like, oh, it's dark hallway.
So you can see right away there in my video that it's really dark. I don't have the light on my face, and it's not a good way to normally like start out a video. But what I'm doing with this one is I'm going to go over here to Epidemic Sound, because this started off dark, which is obviously a different kind of a tone and a different kind of a mood. So what a lot of YouTubers do is they go to Epidemic Sound is what the name of it is, and you can pick out your music. So you just go to, oh, I bought a YouTube membership, so it says YouTube subscription up here, and YouTubers use this as a website to find the music that they want to put into their videos. That way they don't get a copyright strike or something like that. So what I'm going to do here right now really easily is go and put scary music, okay? And then I just click on tracks. Okay, so that's Scary Nursery Theme. That was the first one that's there. You can see here, but you pick by the genre. You pick scary, or you can put, oh, what is that word that's not scary, but, Brian, what's that word that's not scary, but mystery? Mystery. Okay, so then I'm going to put the word mystery, oh wait, I'm sorry, put the word mystery over here in the music search. Mystery, because the dark tone is also kind of like mysterious, and so I want to turn my video into more of like in a story or some kind of like something special, more than just me like, you know, walking here down the hallway in the dark. Okay, so back over here to Epidemic Sound. We're going to go through. These are the different, not sure how well you can see this, or if you can see. But I'm going to go through this list here of different tracks and see which one kind of like seems like the tone. Okay, so that's too dramatic. That's too Desperate Housewives. And that's too New York. I've used that one before, don't like it. Nope. Okay, so mystery isn't really giving me what I want, so I'm going to go back over to search, and then I'm going to put in the word scary again, scary music. Scary. Ooh, birds, scary. Scary voices, scary whispers. We have those scary tunnels, scary hospitals, and trailers. But I like the albums here, so I'm going to go here to albums and pick on this one. This one's for drones, which are things that you film in the air. Everybody knows what those are, so let's listen to some of these. You know what? Okay, so I found one I like. This is kind of like just chill. I don't even listen to the entire thing. I just like know when I find a song like, okay, cool. That kind of fits the theme of what I'm trying to, you know, the mood and the feel of what I'm trying to express over here in my other video. So what I'm going to do is I go down here to the bottom right and I click download. Download full mix. And it downloads down here. Okay, so then what I want to do is I want to bring over what I'm currently working and editing on. Now this is completely downloaded right on this side, so I drag it over to my vlog of the day, and I turn it down always because it's always too loud, and I talk through a lot of my vlogs, and so I never want the music to like overpower my talking. So let's see how this sounds.
The dogs are just like going crazy, barking. Like, what could it be? What could it be? It's so scary, so scary. You guys, what are you working at?
Okay, so can you see how the music kind of like adds like a little bit of suspense to what I'm doing more than just me walking down the hallway? So let's see this one. This one's a tension building one. Let's listen to this. Crime scene. You know what? I like that too. So I am going to download tension building, download full mix. Click on that. Okay. So now that's available. I'm going to click on this and also drag this over to my timeline. Okay, so now I can close out of Epidemic Sound. I'm finished with that. I don't need that up anymore. So now I'm back over here. I have 2 things of music here on my page. I always like to mix music up because I feel like if I do that, it kind of just makes all of the exact tone and theme seem just like more of my own. So I'm going to put this one here first, and we're going to try this one instead to see which one matches the tone better of what's happening in this video. So let's go back to the beginning. It's just dark, and we're going to like turn this down a little like I always turn it down. Okay.
Hey, Athena, we want to go out there and see what all the ruckus is about. Like, oh, it's dark hallway. The dogs are just like going crazy, barking. Like, what could it be? It's so scary, so scary.
Sorry about that.
You guys, what are you working at? Forever with you, I have a...
Okay, so I have the radio on outside. I have to be really, really careful about this in my videos, and so anytime that there's like the radio on in the background or anything like that, those songs too can also get my video with a copyright strike for just having that music in the background. So when that happens, the way that I try to like mix it up so it's not heard is I go back over to the edit. Let's see. So it's right there, and I usually like turn it up. And it's actually just cut right perfectly for turn up in that area specifically.
Forever with you, I have a flashlight. Okay.
Okay, and now I've turned it up for that part. I can go back. Let me set this up here again. I have kind of like a interesting little camera thing set up. Okay, so I'm going to now go back to... I don't know if you could see this. I want to make sure that you see it all very clearly. So let me move this over here. Okay. Oh, wait, now I can't see it. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here, and I get past this.
Forever with you, I have a flashlight.
Okay, so now I'm getting further away from where the music is that I was listening to. So I'm going to do a cut on the music here, which I click on the music, and I am in Final Cut Pro, so I click B for Blade, and then I click it, and then I push A to get back to where I normally am, and then I can turn this music here in this part down just a little. Now I know there are easier ways to do that than what I just did here that you just totally didn't even see. Right here. Okay, so what I did is I kind of like I cut it right here in the blade, and this part I just grab it like this and just turn it down a little bit because I don't want it to be as loud over the entire thing, because I want the focus of this video to be about what's happening in the video, but because it's so dark and you can't really tell what's going on, you have to have a story, you have to have some mystery, you have to have some kind of like suspense to keep the viewer occupied. So hold on one second, I'm going to get something to put this camera on so that it's still. Okay, so most people edit in the dark so that they can see the picture clearly and stuff. This is just a vlog. It's not a film. I'm not editing in the dark. It's a beautiful, beautiful day outside. I don't want to miss that sun. I will check all of the color tones and all of that later on if I have time. If I don't, I just put the video out because, you know, you don't have to be perfect on every single thing when you're vlogging. Really, it's about just getting your story out of your day and your point of view and see what you can do to help your audience. Okay, so I've turned the music down right here. See, I am right here. Okay, let's see how that sounds now, going back to the beginning. Going through this little part again.
It's so scary, so scary. You guys, what are you working at? Forever with you, I have a flashlight. Okay, so, are you guys ready? This is gonna be scary.
Okay, so I turned the music down here, remember, because I wanted the focus not to be on the music or anything of the real drama. I just wanted to kind of like, now the viewer's kind of like in and like, okay, so what's going to happen? And they're trying to kind of like wonder, like, do we want to watch this video or not? And, you know, is anything going to happen here? Because they're, you know, a little distracted already by the darkness of it, because you'd like to see people that you're watching where you can actually see their face and their voice and all of that. So let's keep going.
Who is it? Who is it? What could it be? Oh, it's not anything. You guys are fine. You're gonna live? Hey, are you gonna live?
Okay, now I have this camera that I'm using for like my videos that are on the go, and this camera is not the best camera, and the problem that I've had with this camera is that it makes that little switchy noises like every time I move around or move my hand on it. So I would suggest not using this camera for anything that's kind of serious or that you have, you know, that's important to you. I use this just mainly for vlogging because it's simple and it's easy, and it's only about like 200 bucks. It's the Sony. I'll put it in the description what it is. Okay, let's move on with the video. I'm going to turn this up because of my bad sound on my camera. Here, I'm going to push B again for blade, cut it again. See, I don't always rely on what the person who does the music on, you know, when it needs to be turned up and when it needs to be turned down, because they don't know what they're, you know, going along with. So let's turn it up here to get rid of the distraction of the in the video. Let's go forward.
Yes, you are? Okay. Well, I was really worried about you because you were doing so much barking. What about you? Hey, mister, where are you going? Oh, you're still on the prowl? You haven't given up yet? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't see anything here. Ah! I do see something. Okay, come on, you guys. Inside. Inside. Come on, inside. Okay. Oh my. No, it's a possum. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just was like, oh my god, there's nothing there. We can spooky with the dogs making fun of him. Like,
and you put the light right on him.
And then I did the light, and there's like this huge possum sitting there looking at me like, lady, I'm so scared.
Okay, so there, I have an opening for the vlog there, and it adds a little bit of, you know, a little mystery, a little bit of, you know, what's going on, and then you're actually, you know, you get the satisfaction that there is a surprise there. There actually was a possum in the tree, and it really did freak me out because I was not expecting it. So, what I did here with the music is I like, you know, I put like an angle on the end of it so that it would kind of like fade out, because there was really loud music, and now I need it to fade out into just regular vlog conversation. So here's how that sounds. Let me go to the end of this and you can hear what that sounds like.
Awesome! Oh my god. Oh my god. I just was like, oh my god, there's nothing there. We can spooky with the dogs making fun of him. Like,
and you put the light right on him.
And then I did the light, and there's like this huge possum sitting there looking at me like, lady, I'm so scared.
That's Fred. You missed it.
My heart's racing. No. I think, please go out there, Brian.
It's a possum. We want them, opossum actually, but then we want them there.
Why?
Because they kill fleas and things we don't want.
Okay, so that's how I did the beginning and the opening of my video. So I hope that, you know, helped to show you a little bit of how I do my videos and how I try to turn regular, average, daily events into something that is story-worthy and that can, you know, entertain while I'm also, you know, just sharing little bits of my life. This is a simple event. I went outside with the dogs because they were barking, and they were barking at a possum, and I kind of made it dramatic. Intentionally, when I went out there, I wanted to make it kind of interesting and scary like the spooky movies. I put the flashlight and the lighting underneath my face right here so you could see me. And I did that like kind of like to do like the ghost story kind of vibe. I had no idea it was actually going to be this scary, but I'm always thinking in ways while I'm filming what could happen. You never know. So make it interesting. You know, make it more than just like your regular day to day. Show the passion and the feelings and the heartbeat and all of it that you're feeling also. So that is how I add music to my openings, to add emotion, to evoke, you know, a feeling to the audience and to my viewers or to anybody that's enjoying the videos. So if you liked this little tutorial, please leave me something in the comments below and tell me if you want to learn a little bit more about how I make my videos and what I'm doing behind the scenes as I try to, you know, create and build something where we can all come together and just take it easy and live and let live. So